posted a video in a little while, so I thought I'd chat with you for a minute and just talk about some drones. Talk about this one first, the Tyrol 99. This was my very first build, which I've only built two. And this was a kit, $100 kit. Last time I took it out to fly, it would not bind. And I couldn't figure it out. I was on the phone with people, I was on the internet with people, and it boiled down to the common consensus was that it was a failed ESC. What was happening was when I would arm the motors, 3 motors would spin, but number 1 motor would not spin. And we thought it was the ESC. So I was this close to ordering another ESC. And I thought, well, let me just look at this for a minute. I knew there was an issue with motor 1. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a 7-pin cable that connects the ESC to the flight controller. So I thought, well, I'll find out which is signal wire number 1. Just look at that cable, see if the wire's pinched or anything, and it looked fine. And then I started even looking closer, and the port where you plug the wire in had a bent pin. So signal wire number 1 wasn't getting any contact. So that's why there was no signal going to this motor. All I had to do was straighten that pin out, re-plug in the plug into the port, and everything was fine. First thing I did was go to BL Heli. It recognized all 4 ESCs. Went into beta flight. Got all 4 motors to spin in beta flight. Then I bound it with my transmitter, and it did fine. Except I have not flown it since then because of the weather. But it should be ready to go, hopefully, so I can get some FPV footage. And that's the Tyrol 99. Now, since then, I've built another drone. I built this. Now, I do not have a camera in it yet because the camera that I ordered for it was too big, so I have another one on its way. Should be here Friday. So this is a 220 frame. It's the QAV 220. It's a knockoff clone of the original 220. And this was a lot different than the kit, because on the kit everything pretty much plugged into the flight controller. The camera plugged in, VTX plugged in, the receiver plugged in. Where on this one, all these components were separate, and I had to do a lot of soldering. Everything had to be soldered on the board. And I am using a SpeedyBee all-in-one flight controller, F4 flight controller on this. I have a Crazy Ponies DX 2205S motors, 2300 kV. I have the XM Plus receiver. I have this is the Eachine TX801 VTX. The camera I'm going to put in here is the Runcam Swift 2, I believe. And these props are 5 by 4.5 by 3. So, yeah, I'm ready to fly this. I consider this my first true build because it wasn't a kit. I really enjoyed putting it together. Oh, the ESCs are HGLRC 28 amp ESCs. And I did most of this on a Sunday afternoon, or Saturday, and finished it up Sunday. So it really wasn't near as bad as I thought, but I did learn some things from building it that I'll know for the next go around. So let's take these off. I just had those sitting on there for looks. Let's bind this up to the transmitter, make sure it's all good to go. And my Tyrol QX7.
Welcome to OpenTX. Throttle warning.
Got the green light on the receiver. And she spins. See, now all of a sudden I lost connection with my transmitter. There it goes. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. See, it should be armed right now. So I still have a little bit of issues, but I don't know what the deal is. Now I'm afraid it's going to go out in flight and just drop sometime. So, power this down. Alright, so that's my build. So, as soon as the weather breaks, I'll take this out. And the one thing this does not have on it that I need to put on it is a buzzer. I got this big old buzzer and light thing, but there's no room to put it. I'm going to have to get something smaller. So, I'm a little leery of flying it without a buzzer, but I'll probably live on the edge and do it anyways. Okay, one more thing. Okay, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is my Mantis 85. Part of it's Brother Ed's. I can't remember what parts are which. So, I had one of these that wasn't working. Brother Ed over at Love My Drones had one that wasn't working. Here's parts to one. So here's parts of one. Right here, I have a flight controller and an ESC for this. I have some upgraded props. But since I'm learning acro, I'm going to keep flying the stock props until I trash them too bad, and then I'll put on the other ones. So I'm going to try and work and get another one of these up and running. So that'll give me something to do on a cold winter day. So I've got that to go. And I'm probably going to start slowly getting parts for another 5-inch build. I'm not going to rush into it. But I do have a couple things to look at real quick. I guess while we're all here, yeah, let's see, this is from Bang Good. And this is another flight controller for the Mantis. I don't know why I don't know. It's another flight. I got parts for the Mantis. I'm going to try and get it put back together and get another one flying. So that's that. And I've been getting quite a bit of stuff from Get FPV. I like them. Their shipping's good. Their products have been good. I haven't had no issues with them. So yeah, I'm liking Get FPV. And I think what's in here is related to the Mantis too. They always give me a fortune cookie. Okay, I got some more props for the Mantis. 'Cause when you learn to fly acro, you're gonna crash a lot. So I just got some of these little clear ones. I think they'll look cool on there. They're the same kind as the other green ones I just showed you, but just clear. And these are Gem Fan 2040 Hulky. So these are pretty good props. So I got those. Tattoo, I didn't order a tattoo, 800 milliamp. I don't remember ordering a tattoo. I thought I ordered a Lumineer. And I thought it was like a 700 or 750. Do not pull. So this is a battery for the Mantis. The stock batteries for the Mantis are terrible. They really suck. So this is an 800 milliamp, and they come with like 450s. So alright, so this is for the Mantis too. So hopefully the weather will cooperate and I can start getting some flying in. Alright, this video is going a little long, but hey, let's see what my fortune is. What? That's not a fortune. Sharpoo? Never heard of her. I don't get it. Alright. Alright, so, hey, I just wanted to kind of put something up since I haven't for a while, so. This is Drone Pool. I guess I'm going to sign out. See you later.